As many of you know, I'm here out in the countryside. Hey everybody, I'm in the countryside in Tottori Prefecture. This is called Hoki Cho or Hoki Town. This area is called Fukuoka because Fukuoka Shrine, which I introduced just the other day, is up there. So I've got a really unique story for you. This behind me, believe it or not, is actually, hold on a second, is actually a restaurant. Or is it? Oh, it's so windy out here. It's an interesting story. We're actually filming this for NHK, and I remember walking by this place, and it says here it's a shokudo, which is, we would say, like a cafeteria or a casual dining restaurant, but it does not look like any kind of dining restaurant. But it does not look like any kind of shokudo that I've ever eaten. So we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna show you what they have inside here. There's an old post office. This is the kind of sights that you'll see out in the countryside, especially in small little rural towns like this, because this is what I showed you. Hey everybody. So this is just like a really small rural town. You can see there's not much around here, but this is the town's restaurant. This is where people come to eat for lunch. It's open from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So let's go inside. And yeah, it looks like a school. It's pretty freaky. So you gotta take your shoes off. Hold on a second. Gotta take your shoes off. So whenever I take my shoes off, I put it and I reverse it and back it in so I can put it back in. Jump right in, and I wear slippers. The slippers you can get off of the shelf here. It's just like a school. In fact, it used to be a school. You can see up here it says first grade, second grade, ninensei, yonnensei. There's a map of Japan, this area. We're up on the top area right there. And in the back is a restaurant. Check it out. It says Yonnensei. Check it out. They sell soba in here. Oh. Nice and warm in there. Ah, 美味しそう。誰食べるの？もう食べたよ。Ah, that looks delicious. 美味しそう。So that's a bowl or a serving of the delicious countryside soba here. It's about it's like, I think it's about 700 yen, but it's handmade soba with tofu, and there's the dashi you see with the wasabi and the leeks on top. You put that into the bowl underneath it and you eat it. It's so good. and the menu's right there on the wall. Let's see what else they got here. I actually already ate it for the show. So this, it says here, doburoku. And doburoku is something, if you're looking at the Instagram I introduced yesterday on Instagram. They also have beer for 500 yen, or about $4.50. Doburoku, which is a kind of Japanese sake. And Amazake, which is sweet, non-alcohol rice drink. That's for 200 yen and like $1.75. But on the menu, you can see they got lots of different kinds of foods here. Can anybody read that? Like, down there's the price. The bottom part is the price. The top one is on the menu there. And when in doubt, order soba. Just order soba at a place like this. They will always have homemade soba. Now, I want to introduce this to you. This is Amazake. You see it says Amazake. This is all made here locally. And you can see pieces of the rice floating in it. It's kind of cool to look at. It's almost like a lava lamp. This has no alcohol in it, by the way. Whoa. This is like a lava lamp. They make it right there in that brown building. You see that? So inside there is the brewery to make doboroku, and doboroku is more of a more simple made Japanese sake. Here's a bottle of doboroku right here. There's nothing in it. It's just for display. Doboroku keeps the grains of rice in it, so it's pretty much whole, and it only takes 30 days to make. Amazake takes about a week to make. Thus they don't have any alcohol in Amazake. So if you can't drink alcohol, Amazake is a good substitute because you get kind of the flavor of it. Now they've taken the doboroku, and you can see the pieces of rice in it, and added some oil, and you can use this for nabe to make soup. This is really good. They have a family size. That's what nabe is right there. So you use this for the flavoring for soup. It's pretty good. So the reason why I'm here, the reason why we're here right now is for this. Check it out. Tomorrow, this festival is going to be taking place here at Fukuoka Shrine in Tottori Prefecture, not so far from Yonago City. And you can see here that these guys are all the legs of the octopus, and this is the head of the octopus. And the legs, they like toss this dude around, this pole, and he's got to hang on for dear life. Check it out. And they're just tossing him around. I really don't know what's going on with this, but tomorrow, and if we're lucky, I'll be able to live stream a little bit of this. I might even participate. I'm on standby for that. But it's pretty cool. I mean, look at that. Like, first of all, they're in fundoshi. I'm not sure I want to get back into one. But they push the guy around. This looks so wrong. It's like, it doesn't look right, that's for sure. And once again, I introduced these the day before yesterday. This is Fukuoka Shrine. This is where we're going to be filming the ritual tomorrow. And this is one where you would write your prayer on the back of this and then take it to the shrine. There's an octopus on it because the shrine worships the octopus. Yeah. Everything is for sale. The sake, the doboroku, is not sake. I can show you a little bit of it right here. Doboroku is not sake, it's this. And it looks like nigori, but it's not nigori. There's a hole in the top of it, and the reason is because it's got a lot of gas in it. It's very fresh, and the hole lets some of the gas out so it doesn't explode. But you can see it's milky, just like the Amazake, and it's actually alive in there. But 16% alcohol. Very, very strong. One small bottle is 900 yen, or about $8, and a big bottle is 2,100 yen, or about $19 about. The exchange rate's always changing. And a couple of other things I want to show you in this interesting building. Is it a school or is it a restaurant? It's a restaurant, but it used to be a school. There's a painting of the ritual that I'll be going to tomorrow, and you can see it kind of looks like kids on a playground. They just happen to be in fundoshi, which are the thongs, the Japanese thongs. And apparently, I guess you just hold on for dear life, and they keep flipping you around the pole. And I guess you can go 8 times is lucky. because 8 times is, 8 legs for the octopus, 8 times around. Eight is a lucky number here. It might have to do with the fact that, octopus and spiders and stuff. I don't know, but this was made by a 90-year-old man. I think he's 95, and he takes pieces of paper. It's really interesting. Do you see what he's done here? Like from a distance, you form an opinion on what this is. Like, is it a painting? Is it oil painting or what? And then you get a closer look at it, and he's just taken pieces of paper and rolled it up with glue and created this thing. It's kind of really cool. I've never seen anything like it before. I came here, but I've seen all different kinds of art before. You can see it's quite thick. You have to have a lot of patience to do something like this, and a lot of thought into it. Look at the designs that he's put into it, and it's just art. Glued up. Yeah, crazy old men do crazy stuff, but in a good way. Because I think when young people come in and see this, they love the colors and the design of it, and then you see the amount of work that it requires. This is not something that you can just do in a day. This probably took months to put together. But it's sitting here in this restaurant slash school slash restaurant. I'm not sure which is which. Even the soccer ball down here, the football, look at that. Like every little detail in it, it looks, it's a lot harder to make than it looks. So that's about it. I mean, I really don't have anything else to show. If we go through here, this is where the men's toilet's on the other side, but in here, it's just another room. And you'll find stuff like this in the countryside. It's, purpose room, town, I don't know, like a few hundred people, I think, in this village inside of Hoki Town. But there's a big bag of rice. This is called Hoki Town. This is actually a big bag of flour. This is called Hoki Town. Making this, and Hoki Town is near Yonago, which is between Mt Daisen and Yonago City. It's kind of just a small countryside town where not a lot of stuff happens except tomorrow. I can show you on the map. That's not Australia, by the way. That is Shikoku. Shikoku is the 4th largest island in Japan. There's Honshu, which is the big one that we're on. There's Kyushu in the very south, Shikoku, which looks like mini Australia, and Hokkaido. Hokkaido is the second biggest, then Kyushu, then Shikoku. And we're up here. There's Yonago. And there's Mt Daisen. Do you see Mt Daisen's right here? And Yonago is right here. And we're right in between the two. Right there in the valley. And that's where we're filming. So I'm going to be here for another couple more days. Tomorrow is the festival, and then on Monday, right now it's Sunday in Japan. On Monday, I'm going to be filming the last of the scenes, and on Tuesday we might have some extra scenes depending on the weather, and then I return on the 23rd back to Tokyo. It's pretty nice. Look at the little chairs. This is such a school, but it's a restaurant. All right, let's see. I guess they're eating it now. Oh, they're still filming. I sat here. Oh, this is the doboroku. You can see them making it. It looks very much like Japanese sake, but it's actually stronger. It's 16% alcohol. One bottle it's also a little bit pricey for one bottle. Let's look in here. Just look inside the kitchen here. Oh, konnichiwa. Ah, Maruda. 終わりました? I kind of wanted to try some Amazake. It's 200 yen for a glass. Amazake 何分くらいかかりますか? 注文 Amazake グラス。あ、すぐ? あ、じゃあ Amazake グラスお願いします。I want to try some Amazake. It's 200 yen for the Amazake. はい。はい。そうだ。I gotta try a glass of the Amazake. It's made right here. It's made locally, so we gotta try something. And I'm the kind of person that likes to support local businesses, and this happens to be a local business, so I'm putting the tripod on. Hey, microbe protozoa, thank you. Oh, arigato. Amazake. Whoa, that looks so good. Check it out. All right, this is Amazake. This is what I showed you earlier, and check it out. It looks like just rice porridge. Okay, it's not. It doesn't look like anything special, but it's so good. Amazake. And zake is this kanji for sake, so. Yeah, this could be like Korean makgeolli, but no alcohol. There's no alcohol in it. So is this a school or a restaurant? I'm still confused. All right. Oh, wow. All right, cheers. Oh, that's so good. It's like it's like so countryside Japan, you know? When you're in the countryside in Japan, eat soba, drink amazake or Japanese sake with alcohol, and just kind of look for a nice view and relax. That's the best thing to do. Now, it's October and the weather's gotten kind of cold today. It's a little bit windy, so it's chilly. I'd say it's about maybe 50 degrees Fahrenheit or like 10 degrees Celsius. 今10度ぐらい? So it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. But we're in a valley, so just suddenly it can just start raining. Yesterday we were filming, it was sunny, and then all of a sudden it got dark. I mean, like all of a sudden, like within less than a minute, it got dark and started to downpour. And I put a lot of little video clips on Instagram stories, so you could see just like the snap of a finger, just cats and dogs falling from the sky. It was beautiful, but it also got really cold. So I think in October, if you do come to Japan, you're gonna. I would pack a jacket and come. Like right now, I have like a thick outer jacket with a shirt and a t-shirt. So some layers are good. If I get a chance tomorrow, I'm going to take you to the taco festival. All right, the octopus festival, just a little bit, and see, kind of experience one of the most unique, weird festivals like ever. Like it's pretty. I thought the Naked Man Festival was weird, but this one is just it's unique. It's not in a bad way. Check it out. So now you can see the pieces of rice stuck to the glass. So it's very healthy. And I guess it's because they're using the ingredients that they make with Japanese sake. It has that kind of, like, there's something in it that's really good for you. And it was just in the last, I'd say the last couple of years, Amazake has been booming in Japan. Meaning like you wouldn't find it at supermarkets, but now you're finding Amazake sold in supermarkets because it's supposed to be good for the body. It's supposed to have something in it that's it's very chunky style, but it has something in it that makes you that makes your body healthy. And so I've always drank Amazake, but now I'm drinking it a lot more because it's more accessible because of the belief that it's good for the body. It's sweet though. Don't get this wrong, okay? Amazake, amai means like sweet. Amai, amazake, sweet sake. So, yeah, I guess it would be like equivalent to like a Christmas drink. To me, it feels like an eggnog thing, but without the heaviness of eggnog or the taste. Just a sweet, soupy drink. You also have to bust your own table. That was good. So this is Amazake. That's what I just had. Alcohol 0.00. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. This is all going to be in a Journeys in Japan episode for NHK World broadcast at the end of November. So you're going to want to check that out because, yeah, if you're watching these live streams, you're going to relive it in the full episode, and I don't even have to edit that one. They're editing it, and I love that. So we're leaving now, so I'm gonna put the slippers away and then say goodbye. And tsugi wa negi? Okay. I'm ready. 珍しい。みんなすっかり忘れてると思うんだよね。あ、そう。私ありがとうございます。あ、OK。ここに忘れ物を。あ、じゃあ持っていくよ。はい。レンズ。はい。そう。忘れ物。Yeah, I'm mic'd up, by the way. Yeah, so someone's listening to me somewhere. So there you go. Was this a restaurant or was this a school? Well, we learned a lot of stuff, so that I guess in a way that could be a school. But no, it's a restaurant now. This is where this is from another point of view, just for everybody who's joining me and might have seen the live stream a couple of days ago. This is where I was filming from over there. You can see in the center of the screen, that's where the shrine is. That's where Fukuoka Shrine is. And I was panning from this direction towards you, and now we're looking back at the other way. This is a countryside vending machine. Wow, they didn't turn the heater on. They're all cold. I'm gonna have to pass on the drinks. But there you go. There's our blue van again. And this is the place that we were just inside. So if you come to Fukuoka Shrine in Tottori Prefecture, yeah, you're gonna want to hit this place because guess what? I think this is the only restaurant in town. That's the way we like it. It is a little bit windy. It is a little bit windy, and this is where they sell the doboroku in there. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Just wanted to share a little piece of the day out here in the countryside with you. If you have any questions, leave a comment down in the description below, down in the comment section. Hit that like button if you like countryside live streams. And tomorrow, if I have the opportunity, because I'm here not for this channel or for anything else, I'm here for just NHK to film this episode. But if we got some time, I might sneak in a live stream in the mid-morning afternoon, like around 24 hours from now, with some pretty much naked dudes tossing another dude around a log. that might be worth tuning into. I'll try to give you as much advance notice, and I give advance notices on Patreon, and I'll try to do something on Instagram, but it's a lot of steps. I just want to go live if I have a chance to. So have a good day and a good night wherever you are. I'll be here for another couple of days, so there'll be some more live streams from the countryside. Bye. The last 20 seconds, have a closer look at the restaurant that we were just in. Get ready to say goodbye and roll to another scene to produce the show, Journeys in Japan.